Hey, good afternoon. It's Bob. Here's the first video coming to you from the 10th floor of the Merino Beach Hotel in Colombo, Sri Lanka. This is the first leg of the trip that started out in Osaka, went up to Tokyo, and then out here to Sri Lanka before tomorrow moving on to Qatar. So going to do a bit of eating, a bit of shopping, and just kind of see what we can get up to here. So more to come after the jump. So this little adventure started in Osaka at Kansai International Airport, flying JAL Airlines up to Haneda in Tokyo, and then from Haneda taking a train to Narita Airport. After a quick and easy check-in at Sri Lankan Airlines desk, went through the first of many security checks, out through immigration, and then I was allowed to move on from there to the first bit of luxury, the American Airlines Admirals Club. American Airlines is part of the One World Alliance, along with JAL, Sri Lankan Airlines, Qatar Airways, and British Airways, all the airlines that I'll be using on this journey. I had about an hour to spend at the American Airlines Admirals Club, which gave me enough time to have a good look around, get a quick bite to eat, play with the beer machine, check out the showers, and just have an overall look at what was being offered there. Before I had time to further my research into the workings of the beer machine, the announcement came that it was now time to leave the club and make my way to my gate, as my flight would soon begin boarding. So this is the second flight that's part of a 7-flight package that I took as an award. JAL Airlines, JAL mileage cost me 120,000 miles plus $530, about Goma Hasayan, 58,000 yen. And that's resulted in me being able to book a business class trip. So all of these legs I'll be taking, I will be allowed to fly in business class and experience everything that I can from here. So looking forward to discussing a lot more. I'm not going to do a lot of discussion from the airplane. There's lots of videos out there that do all of these reviews on different airlines. Seen quite a few on Sri Lankan Airlines. It's a fantastic product. It's been a wonderfully enjoyable experience. Again, I'll show you a few things from here, but it's really not about trying to review the flight. It's more about the experience, the overall package. So lots to show you, lots to explain, lots to take you around, and we're going to go from there. So here we go. We're about an hour out from Colombo, Sri Lanka, and pick it up from there. So the primary goal of this trip was not to spend a lot of time at any particular destination. This was all about the business class experience and the experience on the different airlines and the lounges and the clubs. My primary purpose was just to make it home, back to Colorado, where I was going to be spending a couple of weeks. But
Before getting there, I figured I might as well try to get as many miles as I could in the air and spend as much time and as much luxury as I possibly could before just chilling out in my home state for a couple of weeks. As I didn't have a lot of sightseeing time at any one particular destination, my intention was to simply relax, kick back, and take in the views. So in this case, I spent most of my time in Colombo at the hotel, Merino Beach Hotel, up on the 10th floor where they have an infinity pool, but also great views of the city skyline and the Indian Ocean. So the Wi-Fi signal wasn't great inside my room, which was perfectly acceptable because I needed to get out anyway, so I used that as a great excuse to go find a stronger Wi-Fi signal inside the hotel. So as the sun started to go down on my second night in Colombo, I decided it was time to do a bit of shopping. So after sampling a number of the teas on offer there in the Rose Room, I settled on this as my first giveaway for the virtual traveler for Kansai Fixer on Patreon. So one of my supporters there, thank you very much. This is going to be on its way to your door in the next couple of weeks.
So standing out here on the balcony, getting ready for the sun to go down and just finishing it up. It's a very fast little visit here to Colombo, and it wasn't the purpose so much to be traveling here, but to start to get a feel for the way I want to do things and the way this is all going to work. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, getting up on another flight, getting out on Qatar Airlines. I came in on Sri Lankan, going out on Qatar, and a lot of flying time tomorrow. From Sri Lanka, I'll be heading to Doha in Qatar. From Doha, will be taking me to Milan, and I'll have another stop there in Milan. And then I'll be switching over on the following day to British Airways to do a couple more legs there. But that's going to finish me up for me here in Sri Lanka, and can't really even say that I came to Sri Lanka. It was really just Colombo. It was really just staying here at this Merino Beach Hotel and spend a little time getting oriented and getting myself accustomed to the way I want to do things on these trips. But I look forward to showing you a lot more, talking about a lot more. And if you have any questions and just want to say hi, drop a comment or send me an email. You can find my email address there in the YouTube video by going in and looking at my channel. You can find the owner of the channel and find the email address through that. So, very fast journey, but again, this is all connected to the award flight program that I got through my mileage on JAL, and ready to go on to the next thing. So, on my way to the United States, going to spend most of my time in my home in Colorado. But this was a chance to introduce a few things about how this is going to work with Kansai Fixer, how things are going to work with the virtual traveler, give you a chance to see where I'm going and what I'm looking at and what I'm buying, and happy to give all of that away to you just for a little bit of support here at the beginning. Thank you very much for anyone that's helping me out, liking the video, subscribing to YouTube, supporting me on Patreon. It's all really appreciated as I try to get all this going, as I try to get all of this started. So, all the best, short intro video, and on to not better things, just different things. So here we go. Next flight, leaving tomorrow morning, early start, off to Qatar. Thank you again. Take care. Bye-bye.